Jacob Kroll, founder of Elite Construction Pro, asked Doug Reitmeyer to present the 7 Keys to Federal Construction Profits at the Dallas IRC Summit.
This wasn't planned. Let me assure you that the idea of taking my career, all my secrets, all my inside secret sauces, I had spent over $250,000 building systems. One of our distinguished gentlemen here talked about systemizing. My deal was I had the perfect blueprint. I was flying under the radar. I didn't want anybody in the world to even know who I was or what I was doing, because we were just putting tons of cash in the bank.
At the end of the presentation, Doug invited the audience to a 2-day, high-intensity federal contract seminar. It sold out within 15 minutes. This is what the attendees had to say.
Where are you from, and your name?
I'm from Denver, Colorado, Eric Smith.
Okay. And what was, you were at the IRC conference,
Yep.
Okay, and you signed up there to come here?
Exactly.
By yourself?
With my business partner, Seth.
Okay, so we got Seth and Eric. Did you have any big takeaways?
Well, we signed up for the 3 days. So.
Oh, you signed up for the, that's right.
Yeah.
You did that last night, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you guys are in, right? What would you tell the guys at IRC that weren't here today? Is this something they should have been here for?
They should be. I kind of hope they don't come, but
You want to keep it all for
it's a
yourself?
mistake they didn't. Yeah.
Okay. What was your favorite thing about the 2 days here?
I guess just the excitement that I have now. You know, moving forward. At first, it's a little overwhelming, but you guys make it pretty clear that any mistakes we make or any real big roadblocks we come upon, you guys are going to be there in our corner to help us through it. So I'm excited to start finding those roadblocks and making some of those mistakes.
Yeah, no mistake that we can't fix for you, I guarantee it. Seth, go ahead and tell us, what was your big takeaway?
Just how big the opportunity is in the government sector. Now there really isn't enough contractors to fill the needs that the federal government has, and I want to be one of those contractors.
You guys got a chance to, Sean showed you how the bid tracker worked. What did you think of that?
I think it's fantastic. I mean, the amount of time that you can save to find jobs that you feel comfortable with or you feel qualified to do, so valuable.
Yeah. Okay, it's Richard, right?
Yeah, Rich Ryback,
Rich, where are you from?
Minnesota.
Wow, you came a long ways to get down here. Came by yourself?
No, my general manager, Chris.
Chris? Okay. Any big takeaway?
I thought you guys did a really good job of alleviating misconceptions and fears about working with the federal government. So I thought that was the best takeaway.
That was a base takeaway?
Yeah.
Okay. You're all registered, qualified to bid federal contracts now? You know how to go get
I'm
them?
in the process of it.
Okay.
But yes, as far as getting registered.
All right, well, you know we'll help you if you have any problems with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What would you tell the guys at IRC about the 2-day?
It's worth a shot.
Yeah. We tell people, look, if you have a good business, you're making money, don't change anything there. But, hey, even hail damage, wherever it's hitting government buildings too, right? But you probably haven't been going after that work because you didn't know how.
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Can you tell us where you're from and your name?
Yeah, Richard. I'm from Dallas, and I think the thing for me was, besides the knowledge and the training, I think the big thing was the resources that are available that you guys have, the personal resources and then all the material resources. So that definitely alleviates the fear of which jobs you might even be willing to bid on, and then alleviating fear to me was definitely the big thing with the resources that are available along with the training.
Yeah, there's no, you don't have to ramp up, it's instantaneous. I mean, you walk here, you got everything you need, right?
Right.
Okay. Chris, this was kind of new for you. You hadn't done any government work before?
No, never. I actually didn't go to the IRC either. I was out of the country actually when he was there. So he came back and said, "Hey, we're going to this thing in Austin." So I had no idea what to expect. The emails ahead of time helped a lot, though, just kind of mentally preparing me for everything. But I thought the information, the content was great. It's a lot to take in. I felt kind of scatterbrained at sometimes, just trying to digest everything. But I think it's a great program. I mean, I think we've got enough information to move forward. Obviously, moving forward, probably relying on you guys heavily too for a while. So.
Yeah. Well, you know, like, I think you guys were signing up for the 3-day, right?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah. And you know, once you're in, you can come back as often as you want, right?
Okay.
It's no extra cost. We encourage people to come back over and over again, because the stories that you hear, a lot of the stories that we've been telling are stories of our own students, right? And they come back through. The Brassburgers have been here 3 times. And, you know, they went from $1 million in the hole to be cash flow positive, pay off their debts, and they're making money. Biggest takeaway?
I think the biggest takeaway, honestly, is just the motivation to kind of jump into it. The comfort level of being able to do it, just knowing that there's somebody there that we can kind of rely on if we get ourselves into a pickle down the road. Yeah. It takes away a lot of that fear and hesitation. I mean, we're primarily a storm restoration company, and we've got a couple offices spread out sporadically. And I love the idea of this business just kind of centralizing everything, and it's just motivating.
Okay, so what do we got back here? I think we're down to the last 3 people here. All right, where are you from?
My name is John Peter Ackes. I'm from Denver, Colorado.
So you guys had some snow up there recently, didn't you?
Yeah, we had a little bit.
Yeah.
Not as much as we need, but we had enough.
So what was your biggest takeaway?
Probably just like a variety of seeds were planted, and then, you know, we're just going to try to grow them through the 3-day workshop.
Okay, so you got somebody here with you?
Yeah, this is Constantine, business partner. And
Okay.
he went to the IRC event, and
then told you we need to go to Austin? So Constantine,
Yeah.
You're from Denver too?
Yes.
So what did you think of the IRC presentation?
I liked it. There's a lot of new ideas. We're always learning. That's kind of our thing. We're always trying to be ahead of the competition and find competitive advantage through knowledge.
Right.
So.
Did you get a lot of that here that would apply to your other business?
That was going to be my main takeaway, is that there's a lot of things not only that will help us on the government side, but also in our restoration business that we can apply. Because if we have the confidence in dealing with the federal government, we should have no problem dealing with an insurance company.
Right. Yeah. I mean, look, you bring a whole new, fresh idea to the insurance company. Hey, I'm a national federal contractor.
Exactly.
You know, I can help you in ways that other people can't. I'm part of a network that spans from Alaska to Hawaii, New York to Florida, and everywhere in between. You know, you guys got the Denver area covered, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Tell me your name, where you're from.
Tim Lee, Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. Wow, you came quite a ways. You called me night before last and said, am I at the right place?
Yep. Yeah. For us, you know, I got 2 companies. One's a building company, one's a roofing company, and with the roofing company, I'm a member of a success group. And this is similar. It's a whole different beast, but you know, to me, if we can, you know, Godspeed 20 years and get the information now and develop our companies now instead of waiting to try and figure out over 20 years and maybe not figuring it out, you know, I think that's a great advantage, and that's why I jumped on the opportunity when we were at the IRC and
right.
Seeing what you guys were offering. But yeah, I mean, we can use some of this stuff too in our existing businesses, I think. But I just want to make sure I keep in touch with you guys, because I don't want to miss out on any future knowledge or anything that we can get. So.
Okay. So are you coming to the 3-day?
My plan is to.
Yes. Yeah. What would you tell the guys at the IRC?
Make it to the next one.
Make it to the next one. Okay.